with coverage you can count on. This is News 2 Today.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Thank you so much for starting your day off with us. Today, September 7th. I'm Octavia Mitchell.
And I'm Brad Franco. 11 minutes of nonstop news begins right now with the morning rush. A deadly accident under investigation in West Ashley. Told the car went off the road at Savannah Highway and Marginal Road and hit a tree just after 10 o'clock last night.
She got her money, she got the apology, and the man who allegedly harassed her is out. So this is, for her, it's a great day.
$20 million for former Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson is part of a settlement. Carlson accused Roger Ailes of sexually harassing her, which he denies. 21st Century Fox paid the entire settlement, so Ailes did not pay a penny.
Body cameras issued to more than 300 patrol officers and supervisors in the City of Charleston Police Department. Each of those officers completed a training on policy and use of those cameras before they were issued. The cameras were paid for by the Charleston Police Fund and the T-Bones Foundation.
It is 6:31. Good morning. Hot and dry today and lots of sunshine. 93 for an afternoon high. 71 and clear as you walk out the door right now. 88 at noon. 91 at 4 o'clock. Plenty of sunshine. That'll take us to a clear sky at 8 o'clock this evening and 81.
Well, good morning. As you're getting ready to head out the door this morning, the lanes are looking a little bit busier, but they're still looking good. No traffic issues at this time. Here's a look at your drive times right now. About a 26-minute drive from Somerville to downtown. 20 minutes now from Highway 78 to downtown, and still a 10-minute drive from North Charleston to downtown.
An Amber Alert issued for 2 young children out of North Carolina. Annie Taylor joining us now live from the Alert Center. Finally have a better description now of who they're looking for. Annie?
Hey, good morning, Brad. Yeah, the 2 children, 6-year-old Davian McCollum and Nevaeh McCollum, were taken from their home on Durham Street in Greensboro, North Carolina. Davian is just 6 years old. He's approximately 3 feet tall, weighing 50 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a white t-shirt and blue jean shorts. Nevaeh is just 2 years old, approximately 2 feet tall, weighing 30 pounds. She also has black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing yellow hair bows in her ponytail, a white t-shirt, and blue jean shorts. Now, the Amber Alert says that they were allegedly taken by 27-year-old Michael Mayo. Mayo is 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighs about 155 pounds with black hair. The vehicle description, though, along with the license plate number, is still unknown. But if you know anything or you have any information, you're asked to call 911. In the News 2 Alert Center, I'm Annie Taylor.
All right, thank you, Annie. 6:33 right now. A lawsuit filed after a copperhead snake bit a young girl at Live Oak Little School. It's a daycare on Johns Island. Philip and Lindsay Zellner say their daughter was bitten on the hand while unsupervised on the playground. A surgeon says she could have lost her arm. The girl was just 13 months old when she was bitten on September 24, 2013. The lawsuit says she was negligently and improperly put in a class for 0 to 1-year-olds because of the student-teacher ratio requirement. The family is asking a jury to reward them for all damages.
Sidney Moore, the man accused of kidnapping Heather Elvis, is still waiting to see if his retrial will happen in Conway. Judge Markley Dennis says he's concerned about the fairness of the trial if it happens in Conway because the community has already seen the evidence in the case. But first, court reporter has to finish the transcript from the last trial and give it to the attorneys on both sides.
So I think you could be 90 days out from another trial once they receive the transcripts, and then they have to get court time in the courtroom. I would think best case scenario they would do this trial before the end of this year.
Criminal defense attorney Sidney Axelrod says in order for the trial to be moved, the judge is going to have to take several factors into consideration. Among them, finding jurors far enough away that they didn't see any of the trial coverage.
A dangerous road in Dorchester County will now receive new funding. Last night, County Council approved a funding request to repair Del Mar Highway. The 2-lane road that runs past Ashley Ridge High School has been a concern for months. News 2's Colby Thielen joins us live from Ashley Ridge with more on the council's decision. Good morning, Colby.
Hey, good morning, Octavia. The $1.5 million in additional funding was approved unanimously. And we're told that contractor bids could begin as early as today. Now, the concern that many have are for the students here at Ashley Ridge High School, who often share the road with 18-wheelers
even logging trucks. Now, concerns about the road include just how narrow it is, its lack of guardrails, no shoulder, and multiple potholes. Del Mar is the site of many deadly crashes, the most recent just 2 months ago. And last February, 18-year-old Brianna Burnell and her unborn baby died when Burnell swerved and hit a pothole and flipped. Her mother says that issues with the highway make it an accident waiting to happen.
They need to pay attention and they need to make it better for other families so that this doesn't happen. You know, it needed to be done before my daughter lost her life, and you know, especially now, you know, I want it done for other families so they don't have to feel the pain and go through everything that, you know, we're going through.
And a local law firm sent multiple letters to the DOT warning them of the danger. Now they hope that even if the DOT doesn't help in the widening of the road, they may be able to prevent those large trucks from sharing it during school hours. In Somerville, Colby Thielen, News 2.
Millions of honeybees accidentally killed in Dorchester County, and county employees sprayed for mosquitoes last month. It ended up destroying dozens of beekeepers' hives. Several of those affected spoke at last night's county council meeting. They say they weren't warned that the county was spraying that day. Christina Litzenberger with Save Humanity, Save the Bees, wants the county to stop spraying until the effects of the insecticide are truly known.
We saw a very small part of the effects when we saw those honeybees. You know, 2.5 million bees that we know of. We don't know what the other effects are going to be. We don't know what the other reactions are going to be. We don't know how this has affected any of the ecosystem or even humans.
Well, officials say the chemical is safe for humans and effective in the fight against Zika. Dorchester County officials apologized and said that they will notify beekeepers the next time they spray. Another hurdle for the $1.1 billion Zika funding bill on Capitol Hill. The Senate struck down the procedural vote yesterday. It's the third time Senate Democrats voted against it and the VA spending bill that goes along with it.
An investigation is underway into whether Mylan Pharmaceuticals, which makes EpiPens, violated antitrust laws. New York's Attorney General says Mylan may have included potentially anti-competitive terms into its EpiPen sales contracts with local school systems. Mylan says its contracts with local schools do not include purchase requirements. It also said its EpiPen for Schools program has given more than 700,000 free injectors to 65,000 schools.
To Decision 2016 now, all eyes are on the race for the White House as we close in as the candidates get ready for that final push. We're almost to November.
Right. Donald Trump spent Tuesday in North Carolina. He went after Hillary Clinton on the latest disclosures from the FBI regarding her emails. Trump suggested Clinton has been trying to cover up what he called, quote, massive crimes.
Hillary and her top aides told the FBI and others related in the lawsuits that they couldn't recall or can't remember anything. By the way, if she really can't remember, she can't be president. She doesn't remember anything. She doesn't even remember whether or not she was instructed on how to use emails.
Clinton was also on the campaign trail. She accused Trump of repeated insensitivity toward veterans.
When asked why he would insult a Gold Star family, he suggested that his sacrifices are somehow comparable to theirs. Because he said, and again I quote, you can't make this up. He said, I work very, very hard. I've had tremendous success.
Well, tonight is the first joint candidate event of the general election. Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton will participate. Matt Lauer will moderate. It's called the Commander-in-Chief Forum.
It airs at 8 tonight here on NBC. Each candidate will appear back-to-back on the same stage. They will answer questions on national security, the military, and veterans affairs.
Good morning. The countdown to fall is here as we've had a little taste of some cooler weather over the past couple of days. The official arrival is in 15 days. We've got only just less than 2 months here from Halloween and right on the nose, 60 days here before we turn those clocks back 1 hour and begin our official really cooler part of the year. That's always kind of when it starts to change here, right? So when we turn those clocks back. 68 in Georgetown, 68 in Kingstree, 68 Somerville, 75 Kiel Island. It feels like summer out there today with a high of 93. Tons of sunshine at 8 a.m., about 71, 88 at noon, and 91 as we head toward 4 o'clock. We're going to keep the temperatures above normal through the weekend. The humidity is going to be creeping up too. So not only will it be hot, it's going to be hotter and more humid too as we head toward the weekend. We'll even increase the storm risk by Sunday into the first part of next week. Let's check in with Nico, see how things are looking out on the roadways. Good morning.
Good morning. Right now, commuters are heading out on the road, so they are becoming a little bit more congested, but the good news is the lanes are still fast moving, so there's no major problems at this time. Your drive times have increased though, but not by too much. There's about a 28-minute drive now from Somerville to downtown, 16 minutes from the 52 connector to downtown, and close to a 20-minute drive right now from West Ashley to Mount Pleasant.
Coming up on News 2 Today.
ITT Technical College is set to close all campuses, including the one in North Charleston.
Why the college decided to close and how they plan to help students continue their education. Stay with us. You're watching News 2 Today.